just have to smile because I love being outside so much. I'm so happy that the New Jersey winter and that dreadful, wet, cold New Jersey spring is over and we're moving into summertime. So I'm just thrilled to be outside and thrilled to be talking to you again from my back porch after all this time. So good morning, everyone. Really quick, get through the business. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Rebekah Borucki. I have a website called BEXLIFE.com. I wrote a book. Oh, that I have right here. I wrote a book. You have 4 minutes to change your life. I don't know what that noise was. And it's all about meditation and my healing from anxiety and depression. And I'm a mom of 5 and I live here on a farm and I love coming to you live and I love that I'm doing this again. And I'm really trying to make a commitment to be here at 11:11 a.m. Eastern here on my BEXLIFE page on Facebook. Good morning, Sandy. Hello, Irene. How are you doing? Or Irene. I hope I'm not messing up your name again. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about something fun, an extension of my live broadcast yesterday. And it's about dealing with negative thoughts, dealing with the cycle of complaining, of feeling stuck in a rut. It is a practice that I do every single day, that I have hard laws and rules around so that I make sure that I take care of myself every day. And I'm sharing another element of it with you today. And I shared a quote, I don't know where it was. Let me see if I can pull it up and see my quote, but I can't. All right. Well, if you want to see in the video description and go ahead and copy and paste it in the comments, you can. But it's from a Marvel movie, a superhero movie, Doctor Strange. I think it's Marvel. I hope it's Marvel and not DC Comics. I hope I didn't mess that up. And it's about the fact that we never really get rid of our demons. We never really get rid of all of the trauma or the pain or the stress in our lives, but we can learn to live above them. We can learn through practice, through community, through self-help, through self-love, to kind of quiet the demons or deal with them or talk to them in a way that doesn't make them so intimidating, that doesn't allow them to take over our lives. Let me see who else is here today saying hello. It's Marvel. Thank you, Kat. Hello, Graham. What's going on, Andrew? If you have been here before, you know what to do. Throw up your little paws, the paws up emoji to say hello. I love seeing it. I started that in my Periscope days, and it's so cool to see that you guys are still doing it. So thank you for that. So, living with our demons, living above our demons, this is how I do it. And by the way, if you know someone who could use this, if you know someone who is feeling stuck, who is on a constant hamster wheel of negativity and wants to break out of it, like this is not something to tag a friend and go like, here, this is what you need because you're being a pain in the ass. Tag your friend if they're looking for and seeking help, and if they feel just stuck in that rut and stuck in complaining, they're feeling like a broken record. Share this video on your Facebook profile or tag your friend in the comments below. So this is what I do every day, and this is the rule. Before I'm allowed to check social media, text messages, email, or watch TV or the news, I have to do this practice. I write down every single negative thought that has been in my head for the past 24 hours. And I have to say it as plainly and as accurately as it spoke to me in my head. So if it's something like, you're too fat to be on video, you've gained too much weight, and you've lost all your credibility as a health and wellness influencer, stupid word, I have to write that down. I have to be harsh. I have to speak the ugliness of that negativity, of that negative inner voice, and I have to put it down on paper, or I actually type it in the notes in my iPhone. So I have to do that. That is the first step. I write them all down. It kind of pulls them out of the shadows and into the light. And when you shine light on anything dark, it's going to diminish, or it's going to be revealed for what it really is. And when I speak those negative emotions, when I put them down on paper, when I make them real and I bring them in front of me, I realize that They don't have the power that I was imagining that they did. And that more often than not, they are lies, or at least not the complete truth. So that's the first thing I do. I write down all the thoughts. In all of their darkness, in all of their ugliness. And as my coach says, the uglier, the better. So I really dig deep. Is this the truth of what I was feeling? Is this accurate? Write them down. The next part is a lot of fun. And this is what we're going to be going over in my Bliss Circle. It's a private community on Patreon that's linked in the video description, patreon.com/BEXLIFE. Please join me there. We're also starting a You Have 4 Minutes to Change Your Life book club next week. So join me there for all that goodness. Once a month, on the first Sunday of the month, I'm hosting a live group coaching call that will be recorded. So if you miss it, you'll still be able to watch it. It's going to be on the first Sunday evening Eastern of the month. And we're going to be going over all of this, handling negative thought trains, dealing with our negativity using our own inner wisdom, all that good stuff. So check out that link in the video description. So the next step is speaking to the lie, speaking to the negative voice. And I'm giving it a little bit of away, but it's really fun. It's really fun to give the voice a name. My voice is Becky. That is my alter, ignorant, rude, inconsiderate, really dumb inner voice. She's Becky. No offense if your name is Becky. I know that I have someone in my audience who I love so much, Becky Peterson, which is so funny because my maiden name is Peterson with S-O-N and hers is S-E-N. So Becky Peterson, I love you. I'm Rebekah Peterson and I'm sending you love. But Becky was a name that I did not like to be called when I was little. So, and nobody calls me that except a couple people in real life that always get in trouble for it. So my inner voice is Becky. So I speak to Becky with my inner wisdom, with the part of me that I know is true, that I know is light, that I know is love and kindness and compassion. And I speak the truth to that voice using everything that I've learned from life experience and in my experience as a coach. And I'm like, Becky, oh my God, Becky. No, Becky. Becky. If I say something like, I'm not good enough to teach other people how to find happiness. Like, I cry all the time, and I get stressed out, and I have no business teaching this. I have to say that, you know what? You do cry because you understand how to process your emotions, and you do get stressed because that is natural and normal, and stress is inevitable when you live in this world, this effed up world. But you have found a way to overcome every stressful, traumatic, anxiety-driven moment in your life. You are here, you are smiling, you are vibrant, you are healthy, you pursue your dreams, you show up in spite of your fears. That is the reality of this moment, Becky. So be gone. Be gone. And don't come back. But she does. Becky is persistent. So I do that every single day before I check my social media, my email, my text messages, before I watch the news, before I turn on Netflix. That is the rule. I cannot do any of those things until I give voice to my negative emotions and I speak back to them in a voice that is louder and truer and wiser. And it feels so good. And like I said in yesterday's live broadcast, it's like taking an energetic dump. It's taking all of those toxic emotions. And this is how my coach presented it to me because she knows that I love poop and I talk about health and physical health all the time. So it's like taking the energetic dump. It's flushing that energy out of me. I'm flushing the toilet. I'm taking the dump. I'm flushing the toilet. And once it's gone for the rest of the day, when it shows up, that voice, when it comes up again, because it will, I get scared. I have fear. I get anxiety. I get nervous, throughout my day about different things and different aspects of my life. I get loud. I get angry. I say, Becky, we have dealt with this. I have dealt with you today, and I do not have time. I'm moving on to something else. That's it. It's like, Becky, shut the fuck up. I'm moving on. So that's what I got for you guys today. Let's see what's going on. Kat says, Cassie. Who is Cassie? Were you Cassie? Oh my gosh. What does Heiner say? Dr. Stephen Vincent Strange is a fictional superhero appearing in American comic books. You're giving me an education. Published by Marvel Comics. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for sharing that little bit of education with us. Yeah, Doctor Strange is actually a really fun movie. I love sci-fi and I love comic movies, and so it was like the perfect little, you know, little combination there, mashup. So I really loved the movie. I watched it with my 14-year-old, and I love that quote. As soon as I heard it, I wrote it down. So I don't have it in front of me, but I wrote it in the video description. So check out that quote from Doctor Strange. He didn't say it in the movie. Someone else did. I think his teacher said it, but it's from that movie. And yeah, check out the other links in the video description. Remember to check out my Bliss Circle on Patreon. It is the way that I want to communicate and connect with you guys. I know that Patreon might be new for most of you, so if you have any questions, just put your questions in the comments and I'm happy to help you. Or you can message me privately or send me an email. But I really want to see you there. The monthly group coaching is going to be fire. The weekly book club for You Have 4 Minutes to Change Your Life. My book, one more time, I'm going to plug it. You Have 4 Minutes to Change Your Life is going to be really fun. I'm going to be doing live meditations from the book for you and leading you through that, and then also telling more backstory to each chapter, a little bit juicier, because my first book had to be, you know, tame, because I wanted people to buy it and I didn't want to scare anyone off, but every story has a juicier backstory. So I'm going to be sharing those in the book club too. And I can't wait to hear your experiences with it. So if you've read the book, great, join us. If you haven't read the book, this is going to be your perfect intro. We're going to be doing a chapter a week. We start next week on June 20th, and I'm super excited to see you there. What else? Let me just say hello to a couple more people. Jen says, oh my God, I was just listening to a political podcast while scrolling through Facebook because multitasking. Then I saw you were live and was like, yeah, let's consume this message instead. Yes. Yeah, let me tell you, if you do the work before you turn on the news, it will be so much better for you. You will be more effective in your activism. You will be more purposeful in your righteous anger. It will be so much better for you. Protect yourself first and then go out there and consume the news. Like, get knowledge, know what's going on in the world. Never turn a blind eye to injustice or things that are important that are going on, but protect yourself first. Be strong so that you can deal with the mess that is our world right now, and then you will be more able to take action. I also have another link in the video description before I go, and I don't want to forget, familiesbelong.org. People around the country today, warriors around the country today are marching to fight the separation of families at the border. You can find a march in your area by just putting in your zip code, or you can donate money to the cause. So please do that. Please consider either marching or donating. There are so many ways to make change in this world. Use your time, your talent, or your treasure to do that. The link is in the video description. Familiesbelong.org. Families, plural. Familiesbelong.org. Please take action today to keep families together, families seeking asylum, families that deserve our love, our compassion, and our protection. Babies are being stolen from their families and put in cages. It is absolutely unacceptable. We have to do something about it. We have to use all of our love, our light, our voices, our feet, our wallets to fight this injustice. So again, one more time before you go, the link is in the video description, familiesbelong.org. I love you guys so much. Thank you for indulging me for this 11/11 today. I will see you hopefully tomorrow if I'm feeling up for it. I promise to do this whenever I'm feeling good, because it does take a lot of energy. Yeah, and share this video. Tag your friends and share it. I love you so much. Keep the comments coming. If you are watching in replay, I will still look for your comments and I will still answer them. So, mwah. See you tomorrow. Donate. Familiesbelong.org.
Hi, I'm Rebekah Borucki, founder of BEXLIFE.com and author of You Have 4 Minutes to Change Your Life. Have you always wanted to try meditation, but you didn't know where to start? Are you ready to get all those benefits you've been hearing about, but you're convinced that you don't have time, your head is way too busy, or you're just not spiritual enough? Well, I have some